Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would film a really easy but natural, barely there face routine. So the main products I'm going to be using in this video are the Rimmel London Insta Duo contour stick in light clear, the Fenty Beauty contour stick in amber. So those are the main things I'm going to be basing my look around. So let's get started. So the first thing I applied was my Nivea Soft Refreshing Soft Moisturizing Cream, and I used that as a primer. So I've tried primers, but sometimes I feel like they don't really work for me, and I find that this has actually worked really well and my makeup stays on longer, so I guess whatever suits you, that works. So what I'm going to be doing first is going in with my the contour stick, and I'm going to be taking the shimmery side and I'm going to be applying it on all the high points of my face to give my, face a kind of natural glow. So I'm going to be applying it on the cupid's bow, down my nose, under my brow bone, blending that out with my finger, putting it on the high points of my cheeks, and just above my eyebrows. Again, just applying a little bit here as well. And then what I'm going to be doing is just be blending it out and warming it up with my finger. Then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing one of my stippling brushes by Morphe. And as I've mentioned before in other videos or Instagram posts, if you follow me on Instagram, I got my Morphe brushes off the Morphe website, but in like a pack of 18 or however many, so they don't have numbers on them. They don't have numbers. So it's just this kind of duo fiber brush. It's a bit wet because I've used it for a primer, but oh well. So what I'm going to be doing is now taking that's the highlight side, going to be taking the contour side and just putting it on my cheeks, my nose, under my lip and my forehead. Actually, I'll turn it down a bit more. Then what I'm going to be doing is taking my Fenty Beauty stick and applying that as well. Right, so I might look a little bit scary right now, but I promise you it shall be fixed. So what I do is I do kind of like a stippling motion. And that really helps kind of blend it out. There we go. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my OXX Cosmetic Contour stick in the light, so the highlight stick, and it came in a pack of 2 from Kmart, and these are $4 as a pack, which is really good. So I'm going to be using this for just highlighting under my eyes, shaping out my contour and doing all that kind of stuff, and highlighting my forehead. And then I will be taking my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and use that to blend out all the white cream. So then what I'm going to do is just quickly go back in with the highlight shade just to re-highlight in places that might have been slightly covered up. So now what I'm going to do, so for my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer, and I'm just going to be applying just the tiniest little bit on my eyelids, just to help colour correct, but not to look too cakey. Very, very light. So now to set it all, normally I would use a translucent powder under the eyes and, you know, a normal face powder over the rest of my face. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm only going to be using the powder I normally use for my face, just so it kind of looks a little bit more natural. So I'm going to be taking the Zoeva 107 powder polish brush and my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and basically I'm just going to be applying that all over my face just to set all those creams in place. So now what I'm going to be doing is, for my brows, I'm just going to be taking my Morphe Spoolie, just brushing through my brows. And what I'm going to be doing, just because I really love a nice precise brow, I'm going to be taking a powder. So when I want a more natural brow, I decide to use a powder because I feel like it's an easier way to make my brows look a little bit more natural instead of, say, a pomade, because I feel like I have more control on blending it out so it doesn't look as harsh. So I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and taking the darkest colour, which is Triple Fudge, and I'm just going to be running that through my brows. So my eyebrows are done, and just to shape them and make them look a little bit more precise, I'm going to be going back in with that Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer, putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and then again just taking the deluxe brush and just roughly tracing around my brows. Alright, now taking the powder again on my corner brush. So there are my brows. So I won't put any gel through them just because I feel like this looks a little bit more natural. As you can see, I'm looking very nice and glowy. So what I'm going to be doing for my eyes is I'm going to be taking that same Triple Fudge shade, and I'm going to be taking a very, very fine and small angle brush. So like this one just here. Ooh, love that angle. I'm going to be taking the same shade that I use for my eyebrows. And what I do, here's a little trick. If you want to trace your lash line with a dark brown colour, it helps make your lashes look more full and give you that more full effect when you put on your mascara. So you don't do it all the way into the inner corner, you just keep it kind of in the centre. I don't know if you can see, but see, this lash line looks way more full than this one that doesn't have the little line. Alright. So now I will be going in with my favourite mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, the normal one, not the waterproof. And what I'm going to be doing is just applying that on my top and bottom lashes, because this really helps make my eyelashes look really nice and long and full. So here is my mascara applied, and as you can see, my lashes look really thick and full. So now the last step, or one of the last steps, is lips. So what I tend to do is I have this Designer Brands moisturising lipstick, which is an Australian brand, so if you live in Australia you can get it at like a chemist or maybe online. And what I do is I like to dab it on my lips to give my lips more of a more full, plump, peachy, or not peachy, but like a cherry kind of colour. So it's not too intense, but it gives me like a natural flush. So this is it, and the last thing you would do is just apply a setting spray. As you can see, it looks really nice and glowy, very natural. It doesn't look too heavy.